Kobeni Yonomori is a responsible 16-year-old who is good at cooking and housework. When she was younger, she fell off a cliff, but Hakuya Mitsumine saved her. The incident left her with a scar and few memories of the event, as she does not remember Hakuya Mitsumine when they meet again. Over time, she recalls more memories of the incident and later learns that she had received half of Hakuya's inhuman power, the side effect of which causes her to run a fever on occasion. At school, she is noted for her pretty face, large bust and, as Mashiro Mitsumine, Hakuya's younger sister, puts it, motherly hips, of which she is aware. She is also very aware of the unwanted attention she receives for being the younger sister of the student council president. She starts seriously dating Hakuya Higashiyama later in the series and going on formal dates, although she gets very nervous every time they do. Kobeni is the average high school freshman. She is in charge of cooking and all other household chores. On her 16th birthday, a young man named Hakuya and Mashiro suddenly appear in front of her, in which it turns out that Hakuya is her fiancé and Mashiro is her future sister-in-law. Kobeni is a young girl with a slightly pale complexion, shoulder-length salmon pink hair, which she wears in 2 pigtails, and violet eyes. They change to violet after Hakuya Mitsumine transferred half of his powers to her to save her life. She also has a scar from the accident she and Hakuya were involved in. Several characters have noted her generous bust and maternity hips, and have also described her as short and very cute. She usually wears her school uniform with a striped 2-piece suit underneath at school, but at home she prefers to dress more casually. Kobeni tends to be a friendly and optimistic young woman in general. However, she can sometimes be a bit distracted. Even when things don't go exactly as planned, she manages to overlook setbacks and move on. She has the ability to remain calm in any situation. In a curious way, she seems to turn to shopping as a way to relax. For example, in episode 1, after the engagement bombshell falls on her, Kobeni quickly rushes out of the house with the excuse of buying groceries to cater to unexpected guests. Everyone around her has high expectations and different motivations towards her, which adds considerable emotional burden in her life. Many people often think that she can be used for a variety of reasons. History. Kobeni Higashiyama has an older sister named Benio Yonomori, and they both grew up in the city. Her grandfather arranged her engagement to Hakuya Mitsumine. As a child, she used to visit Hakuya Higashiyama and the rest of the Mitsumine family frequently. The incident: during one of their visits, Kobeni and Hakuya decided to play in the forest. In an oversight, Kobeni fell off a cliff and Hakuya jumped in to save her. Both were seriously injured in the accident. Hakuya transferred part of his inagami powers to her to keep her alive until she could seek help. The incident caused Kobeni to lose her memory and forget Hakuya and his family. Since then, they never visited the Mitsumine household again, so she had no knowledge of their existence. However, later in the story, Kobeni fully regains her memories. 15th birthday. On her 15th birthday, Kobeni is reunited with Hakuya and meets her younger sister, Mashiro. At that time, she learns that Hakuya is her fiancé. Although she still doesn't remember many details of her past, she knows that she knew him before the accident. Hakuya Mitsumine. Hakuya is the main protagonist and Kobeni's fiancé. At first, their relationship is distant, as most of their initial encounters are filled with awkwardness. As the series progresses, Kobeni becomes closer to Hakuya and the two talk more frequently. However, Kobeni still keeps some distance from Hakuya as she is still not sure if she considers him her fiancé. In addition, Kobeni is a bit awkward in acknowledging her romantic feelings for Hakuya, often blushing when he expresses his affection for her in a direct way. Over time, both Kobeni and Hakuya develop a mutual understanding, become comfortable with each other, and share memorable and romantic moments together. Finally, at the end of volume 15, they get married. Benio Yonomori. Benio is Kobeni's older sister and has a strong sister complex. Kobeni feels great affection for her sister and respects her greatly, even calling her Wani-sama, although she possibly does so only at Benio's insistence. Despite their close relationship, Kobeni considers Benio overbearing and tries, unsuccessfully, to stop her on occasion. Kobeni suspects that Benio's overprotectiveness stems from an incident that occurred in the mountains when they were young. Mashiro Mitsumine. Mashiro is Kobeni's future sister-in-law and is very careful about the food she prepares, as she herself is picky about certain foods such as fermented soybeans and spicy curry. In the beginning, Mashiro comes across as rather straightforward and mature to Kobeni. As the series progresses, she lets her guard down and reveals her more childlike personality. She is a bit jealous of Kobeni's appearance, especially her breasts, as she considers breasts to be a weapon of seduction, which arouses the interest of many men. Mayura Mamuchi. Mayura is a good friend of Kobeni. They are often seen walking to school together and frequently chat between classes. Mayura even provides a helicopter from her company for Benio to rescue Kobeni when she is lost in the mountains. Most of the time, however, her conversations with Kobeni are pointless, although she offers well-meaning information and advice. I hope you liked the video. If you want me to bring a video about your anime character, comment it. Don't forget to check the channel's videos. See you in the next video.